Today we will discuss DC's most deadly hood, and the hood we will be talking about is Wellington Park. Wellington Park is located in southeast DC on Elvins Road. Wellington Park are literally right down the street from their ops, and I believe they even share the same complex building in name too. Their ops are Stanton Oaks, located 1 minute away from Wellington, and some rappers from Stanton Oaks are Baby Threat and Lil Bop. Some rumors would surface about Lil Bop's dad allegedly having a video on that one site messing with a female with a third leg. After hearing this news, Lil Bop would go live and cry for being betrayed like that. Lil Bop and Baby Threat still drop music and put on for their hood Stanton Oaks. Now we will get back into the deadliest hood in DC. Wellington has some rappers also, such as 3B Glove and Kuncho 3B. Wellington members often have 3B in their name, and you will hear them barring it on their fallen men, such as V-Neck, who was killed around Condon Terrace back in 2012, and they also bar it on Wham. Wham was a Wellington comedian who would be shot and killed on Elvins Road back in July of 2021. A man found shot in front of an apartment building in southeast DC Wednesday night has died from his injuries, according to police. Metropolitan Police Department detectives are now investigating the shooting. The shooting was first reported around 9:45 p.m. Wednesday in the 2500 block of Elvins Road Southeast. When officers arrived on scene, they found the man suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead, according to MPD 7th District Watch Commander, Lieutenant Stephen Papalardo. Homicide detectives are now investigating the shooting and plan to return to the scene in daylight to search for any additional evidence and interview possible witnesses, Lieutenant Papalardo said. As of 4:30 a.m., there is no word yet on possible suspects in this case, and detectives are still working to determine what led to the shooting. The victim in this case has not yet been identified by police. The victim would later be identified as Wham, aka Whammy, Sway, aka Kevin Sanders, 25 years old. Wellington rapper Kuncho says, on Wham a lot in his music. And I believe he is one of Wellington's most active rappers. In music, he can be heard saying how he's killing niggas and hopping out cars on niggas and shit like that. Has Stroffing been sleeping on Wellington? Because this Kuncho guy be telling his ops shit, and he also can be seen playing with fat shit in music videos. Is he the Wellington Park Grim Reaper? The nigga also looked like the Grim Reaper off Billy and Mandy too. Wellington and Stanton Oaks are probably the closest beef in the whole world, as these niggas are literally the same apartment, and in this paperwork, Stanton Oaks members would try to spin Wellington, and Wellington would shortstop that shit, and a nigga named YBAKA Aaron Murchison would up his rank off this incident, and the victim would later be identified as 32-year-old Jamon Tate Brown of no fixed address. Aaron Murchison within the District of Columbia, with the intent to kill another and to inflict serious bodily injury on another, and with a conscious disregard of an extreme risk of death or serious bodily injury to another, caused the death of Jamon Tate Brown by shooting him on or about October 16, 2022, thereby causing injuries from which Jamon Tate Brown died on or about October 16, 2022. Second-degree murder while armed in violation of 22 DC Code, Sections 2103, 4502, 2001 ed. On Sunday, October 16, 2022, at approximately 0011 hours, members of the 7th District responded to the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road Southeast after hearing sounds of gunshots and receiving a notification from ShotSpotter. After arriving on the scene, officers located the decedent, later identified as Jamon Tate Brown, suffering from defects to the body. The decedent was found unconscious and not breathing. DC FEMIS was requested and responded to the scene, where they found no signs consistent with life. The decedent was pronounced at 0027 hours under the authority of Dr. Holman. The decedent was located on the north side sidewalk, to the east of 2551 Pomeroy Road, SC. Across Pomeroy Road, there's a space between apartment buildings, 2504 and 25. 06 Pomeroy Road, where multiple cartridge casings were located on the sidewalk to the south of Pomeroy Road and near an elevated wall between the buildings. Additionally, multiple spent cartridge casings, live rounds of ammunition, and projectiles were located in the parking lot of Pomeroy Road from the area of 2500 to 2506 Pomeroy Road. A map of this general area is included below for reference. A white in color Honda Accord bearing VA registration. License plate UBA 9347. VIN 1 HGCV1 F35 JA2 33990, hereinafter referred to as V1, believed to be operated by the decedent, had apparent gunshot damage to the driver's side. The scene was processed by OCME investigator N. John and CSU 72. The decedent is described as an adult black male. The decedent was found lying supine on the sidewalk to the east of 2551 Pomeroy Road Southeast, with his hands above his head. There was an XP45 AGP handgun, serial hash GM 46978-3, between the decedent's hand and his head. This firearm had no rounds in the magazine or chamber at the time it was recovered. The decedent was clad in dark-colored jeans, light-colored boxer briefs, and a sock that was partially on his left foot. The decedent was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds to the body. The decedent had an AED patch on his chest and back. His remains were transported to the DCOCME for further investigation. Located on the decedent was a set of Honda keys, which unlocked V1, the white Honda Accord, Virginia license plate UBA 9347, VIN 1 HGCV1 F35, J2 33990. When law enforcement arrived, V1's engine was running and was in close proximity to the decedent. The vehicle was towed to the DES garage. Information received from ShotSpotter indicated that on Sunday, October 16, 2022, ShotSpotter alerted to the following. 2502. Pomeroy ARD SE at 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 25 seconds hours for 7 rounds. 2557. Pomeroy ARD SE at 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 29 seconds. Hours for 10 rounds. 2620. Douglas RC at 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 33 seconds hours for 12 rounds. 2500. Pomeroy RC at 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 34 seconds hours for 11 rounds. And 2504. Pomeroy RC at 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 47 seconds hours for 3 rounds. Responding units heard the gunshots as well and responded to the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road Southeast. DSCSU units assisted with processing the crime scene and recovering evidence. Technicians recovered approximately 80 spent cartridge casings, 4 live rounds of ammunition, and 22 fragments from the crime scene, spanning from the parking lot area of Pomeroy Road to the sidewalk area adjacent to the decedent. Specifically, the following evidence was recovered. One 10mm cartridge casing was recovered from the entryway of the parking lot near 2500 Pomeroy Road. 14 9mm cartridge casings were recovered from the entryway of the parking lot near 2500 Pomeroy Road. 13 .45 caliber cartridge casings were recovered in the parking lot area near 2502 Pomeroy Road. Multiple fragments were recovered in front of 2502, 2504, and 2506 Pomeroy Road. S-10-9M cartridge easings were recovered in front of 2504 Pomeroy Road. SPB 640 caliber cartridge casings were recovered in front of 2506 Pomeroy Road. SE-19mm cartridge casing was recovered on the south sidewalk near 2553 Pomeroy Road. SE-140 caliber cartridge casing was recovered in the rear of 2506 Pomeroy Road. SE, which would be the side of the building closest to Pomeroy Road. 47 62 by 39. Rifle cartridges were recovered in the rear of 2506 Pomeroy Road, SE, which would be the side of the building closest to Pomeroy Road. 140 caliber cartridge casing was recovered from the rear of 2506 Pomeroy Road, SE, which would be the side of the building closest to Pomeroy Road. 26.9 mm cartridge casings were recovered from the rear of 2506 Pomeroy Road, SE, which would be the side of the building closest to Pomeroy Road. 140 caliber cartridge casing was recovered from the rear of 2506 Pomeroy Road, SE, which would be the side of the building closest to Pomeroy Road, SE. 380 caliber cartridge casings were recovered near the parking lot entrance exit in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road. 145 caliber cartridge casing was recovered from the parking lot entrance exit in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road. 19 mm cartridge casing was recovered from the parking lot entrance/exit in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road. A fragment was recovered from the parking lot entrance/exit in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road. Multiple fragments projectiles were recovered inside 2502. Pomeroy Road, apartment 201. A fragment was recovered from a vehicle parked in front of 2506 Pomeroy Road, S8. Multiple fragments were recovered in the area where the decedent was located and underneath the vehicle the decedent was driving. 8. With respect to the firearms evidence found in the rear of 2506, near the location of the individual who was observed shooting at the decedent, the below diagram is being provided to assist the reader in understanding the location of the shooter. On the right of the diagram, near the cartridge casings, identified as evidence items, 4, 69, 70, 75, 102, and the location of the decedent to the left of the diagram. Additionally, the following preliminary NIBIN leads were developed. Gun 1, 45 cal Springfield X45, SN, GM 46978-3, June 29, 2022. Sound of gunshots at 2553, Pomeroy Road, SE 2209-2940. October 16, 2022. Cartridge casing CS S130 and gun, 45 cal Springfield XD45, SN GM 469-783, recovered at scene of homicide at 2551 Pomeroy Road, SE 22-150-61. Specifically, this item was recovered from the area where the decedent was located. Gun 2, 9mm cartridge casings, November 30th, 2020. Sound of gunshots at hash 37. Forester Street, SW, 2100-7748, November 13th, 2021. ADW gun at 3401 13 Place, SE, 21-166-121. October 16th, 2022. Cartridge easing CS-148. Recovered at scene of homicide at 2551 Pomeroy Road, SE, 22-150-61. Specifically, this item was recovered from the parking lot area in front of 2504 Pomeroy Road. Gun 3, 9mm Ruger EC9 S, SN 455 11887. October 16, 2022. Cartridge easing CS-114. Recovered at scene of homicide at 2551 Pomeroy Road, SE, 22-150-61. Specifically, this item was recovered from the entry-exit way of the parking lot in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road. November 12, 2022. Gun recovery. 9mm Ruger EC9 S, SN 455 11887. And arrest of Marion Austin at 2341 Pennsylvania Avenue, SE 22-165-078. Interviews of witnesses on scene officers. Cruz and Killerin conducted door knocks at the buildings around the area of where the decedent was located. A witness, W1, was located and interviewed. W1 stated that IT saw a black male shooting from the area between the buildings, 2504 and 2506 Pomeroy Road. W1 described the man to be solid in stature, average build, wearing black. W1 stated that this individual was the only one IT saw shooting from this area. W1 also stated that the decedent must have shot first, then tried to run. W1 stated that once the decedent ran, he, the man on the ledge between 2504 and 2506 Pomeroy Ard, started shooting at him. Officers asked how many people were involved, and witness one stated that IT only saw one person shooting. Detectives also interviewed W1 in regard to the shooting. W1 reported Tate was on the phone when IT heard about 10 gunshots through a closed window. W1 did not initially look out the window because IT thought the shooting was done. But then, about 15 seconds later, I heard someone say, "He's right over here," followed by more gunshots and people running away. WL said, "It saw a suspect shooting from on top of the big wall behind the fence across the street between 2504 and 2506 Pomeroy Road." W1 said after the pause, it heard about 7 shots the second time. W1 said the person IT saw shooting was a mid-aged black male, wearing all black, about 5'8" inches in height, average build, and standing by himself. W1 was asked if IT saw the decedent shooting at any point, and W1 stated IT did not. W1 stated the shooter ran back to the front of the building afterwards, towards the parking lot on Pomeroy Road. W1 said, "It does not wear glasses or contacts." Of note, W1's clothing description of the shooter is inconsistent with the individual on video surveillance, described later, coming and going from the same area as where IT described the shooter in that W1 stated the shooter was wearing all black, but the video shows the individual was wearing dark pants and a light-colored shirt. Detectives were advised by Detective Bingner, 7D, that W2 witnessed a portion of the shooting. W2 reported the following to Detective Bingner. W2 stated IT heard a volley of gunshots while IT was standing on the steps that sounded like it was coming from the apartment complex at 2500 Pomeroy Ard SE. W2 saw a group of possibly 4 individuals running away from the apartment complex. W2 believed at the time following the shooting that the decedent was its friend, name omitted. W2 reported each saw a vehicle speeding down the block towards Sheridan Road with a loud exhaust, but couldn't describe the vehicle. Detectives observed CCTV footage from the apartment complex located in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road Southeast. The footage appears to show 3 subjects, one of whom is believed to be the decedent, going through 2500 Pomeroy Road to the parking lot area. All 3 subjects appear to open fire on a group of individuals in the parking lot. The group of individuals in the parking lot appears to return fire and run after the 3 subjects. One individual, hereinafter referred to as Suspect 1, wearing a light-colored shirt and dark pants, appears to exit an apartment building and go in the opposite direction, to the area between buildings 2504 and 2506 Pomeroy Road, which is in the vicinity of where the cartridge casings were located and the area where WI stated IT saw the shooter. Detectives also responded to 2404 Elvins Road Southeast to view and extract CCTV footage. While reviewing the video of multiple people with firearms leaving and entering 2504 Pomeroy Road Southeast, apartment 301, W3 stated that IT recognized the individual with the dreads and the white t-shirt leaving the building at approximately 12 hours, 10 minutes and 34 seconds a.m., referred to above as Suspect 1. The individual displayed characteristics of an armed gunman, concealing a dark object in the front of his waistband. W3 said it didn't know the individual by name, but stated his mother drives an orange Ford Edge and lives in 2500 Pomeroy Road. W3 is also an identifying witness in another case. In that case, there were several discrepancies between W3's initial statement to police and IT's later statements. When asked about the discrepancies in that case, W3 said that it could have been a misunderstanding of the question when initially being interviewed. Your affiant has no information that W3 made any intentional misstatements in that case. Rather, it appears there was just a misunderstanding of some of the questions. Detectives responded to the parking lot in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road to canvass for the Ford Edge. They located the Ford Edge in the parking lot, which was bearing a rear DC license plate of GL 4927. A Wales NCIC check revealed the vehicle was registered to W4 of 2500 Pomeroy Road, SE. According to available records, W4 has multiple sons, including 2 who are currently incarcerated. A third son, identified as Aaron Dewan Murchison, was bombed on April 9, 1996. A criminal research specialist emailed Detective Phillips a photograph of Aaron Murchison from Justice. Image date, January 8, 2021. Detective Phillips met with W3 on Elvins Road and showed W3 the photograph of Aaron Murchison. W3 stated, "That's him," referring to the individual IT knew from the stairwell in the white t-shirt with the dreads. The individual identified as Aaron Murchison is referred to herein as Suspect 1, who was observed on video leaving 2504 Pomeroy Road and walking between buildings 2504 and 2506, just prior to the second wave of gunshots. Your affiant obtained CCTV footage from the Skyline apartment properties in the 2400 block of Elvins Road Southeast and the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road Southeast. Additional MPD CCTV footage was obtained from MPD crime cameras located at Elvins Road and Stanton Road Southeast and the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road Southeast. A brief review of the CCTV footage shows the following. The events are described below chronologically. 19, 23 hours, 54 minutes, and 25 seconds. V1, the vehicle later identified as being operated by the decedent, moves through the parking lot after previously being parked. 20, 23 hours, 55 minutes, and 10 seconds. V1 reverses between 2 parking spots in the end of the parking lot. 21, 23 hours, 55 minutes, and 38 seconds. V1 comes to a stop. A photograph is included below. 22, 23 hours, 57 minutes, and 46 seconds. 2 subjects enter the camera frame walking through the parking lot toward V1. A photograph is included below. 23, 23 hours, 58 minutes, and 41 seconds. The 2 subjects approach the passenger side of V1 as the door opens. A photograph is included below. 24, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 18 seconds. The front passenger exits V1. 25, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 19 seconds. The subject in the dark-colored hoodie gets into the front passenger seat. A photograph is included below. 26, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 22 seconds. The subject in the gray sweatshirt gets into the rear passenger seat. A photograph is included below. 27, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 26 seconds. The subject who was previously in the front passenger seat and got out of goes to the front driver's side window. A photograph is included below. 28, 0 hours, 2 minutes, and 35 seconds. The subject who was previously in the front passenger seat and got out of V1 walks away from the vehicle. A photograph is included below. 29, 0 hours, 2 minutes, and 38 seconds. V1 begins to drive out of the parking lot. A photograph is included below. 30. 0 hours. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. VI exits the parking lot area. A photograph is included below. MPD CCTV camera. 7D Elvins, RD and Stanton RD SC. Camera 131. 0 hours. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. VA 1 makes a left turn out of the apartment complex, traveling westbound in the 2400 block of Elvins Road SE. A photograph is included below. 32. 0 hours. 5 minutes and 8 seconds. VL makes a left tum off Elvins Road SE, traveling northbound on Stanton Road SE. A photograph is included below. 33. 0 hours, 6 minutes, and 6 seconds. V1 is observed traveling westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road SE. 34. 0 hours, 6 minutes, and 9 seconds. V1 continues to travel westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road SE. A photograph is included below. 35. 0 hours, 6 minutes, and 10 seconds. V1 continues to travel westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road SE. A photograph is included below. 36. 0 hours, 6 minutes, and 22 seconds. V1 comes to a stop in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road SE. A photograph is included below. 37. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 16 seconds. IPSPD 36A. The decedent and 2 other unidentified subjects enter the parking lot area. 38. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 24 seconds. IPSPD 36A. The decedent and the 2 other unidentified subjects appear to shoot into the parking lot. A photograph is included below. 39. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds. That's IPSPD 36. The decedent and 2 other unidentified subjects begin to run out of the parking lot and out of the camera view. They appear to be running in the direction of Pomeroy Road. 40, 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds. IPSSPD 36A. Multiple individuals return fire in the direction of the decedent and the 2 other unidentified subjects. 41, 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds. 2504. Entry. Suspect 1, who has been identified as Aaron Murchison, exits 2504. Pomeroy Road Apartment 301. 42. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 31 seconds. Rear camera. A subject enters the camera frame running westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road, away from the parking lot entrance. 43. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 34 seconds. 2504 entry. Aaron Murchison is observed leaving apartment building. 2504 Pomeroy Road. Murchison displayed characteristics of an armed gunman concealing a dark object in the front of his waistband. A photograph is included below. 44. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 34 seconds. Rear camera. A second subject enters the camera frame, running westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road, away from the parking lot entrance, as the first subject runs into the wooded area on the north side of Pomeroy Road. 45. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 35 seconds. 2504 entry. Multiple armed individuals continue to exit apartment 301, the same apartment that Aaron Murchison was observed exiting seconds earlier, and leave building 2504. Photographs are included below. 46, 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 36 seconds. Rear camera. The second subject runs into the wooded area on the north side of Pomeroy Road. 47. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 37 seconds. Rear camera. The decedent enters the camera frame running westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road, away from the parking lot entrance, following the same path as subjects 1 and 2 discussed above. 48. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 37 seconds. IPSPD 36A. Aaron Murchison exits 2504. Pomeroy Road SE and goes right out of the building towards the space between 2504 and 2506. Pomeroy Road SE. A photograph is included below along with an arrow pointed toward Aaron Murchison. 49. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 41 seconds. IPSSPD 36A. Additional individuals exit 2504 Pomeroy Road and turn to the left towards the entrance of the parking lot in the opposite direction of where Aaron Murchison had just run. 50. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 43 seconds. Rear camera. The decedent continues to run westbound in the 2500 block of Pomeroy Road towards the area that the vehicle was parked. 51. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 47 seconds. Rear camera. As the decedent runs, sparks appear in the area of the decedent. It appears that the decedent is struck with a gunshot and falls to the ground. 52. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 48 seconds. Rear camera. Gunfire appears to go off in the area of the decedent as the decedent appears to be on the ground and leaving the camera view. 53. 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 49 seconds. IPSP 36. Two individuals who began running towards the entrance of the parking lot exit the parking lot and exit out of the camera view. 54. 0 hours. 10 minutes and 47 seconds to 0 hours. 11 minutes and 5 seconds. 2504. Front door. Gunfire is heard, but the source of the gunfire cannot be seen from this camera view. 55. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 9 seconds. IPSPD 36A. An individual consistent with Aaron Murchison emerges from the area between 2504 and 2506. Pomeroy Road, 30 seconds after Aaron Murchison was observed running toward that area. As the individuals who had just ran out of the parking lot returned to the parking lot area. A photograph of is included below, along with an arrow pointed at the individual consistent with Aaron Murchison. 56. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 16 seconds. 2504. Front door. The individual consistent with Aaron Murchison enters the camera frame and says something to the others as he enters 2504. Pomeroy Road, SE. 57. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 17 seconds. IPSSPD 36A. Multiple subject sets to include the Aaron Murchison. Re-enter 2504, Pomeroy Road, SE. 58. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 19 seconds. 2504. Entry. Aaron Murchison and multiple unidentified armed individuals return to 2504, Pomeroy Road, SE, and enter apartment 301. A photograph is included below. 59. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 40 seconds. 2504. Entry. Multiple individuals are observed exiting apartment 301, carrying bags and other items. 60. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 48 seconds. One individual is obersevet, exiting with a bag of green leaf-like substance, consistent with the appearance of marijuana. A photograph is included below. 61. 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 53 seconds. Another individual is observed exiting the apartment building with a backpack. 62. 0 hours, 12 minutes, and 24 seconds. One individual who appears to be watching as individuals leave the apartment. States, Fed's about to blitz, need to make sure everything is secure. 63. 0 hours, 14 minutes, and 28 seconds, an individual believed to be Aaron Murchison due to the sneakers, height, and build. Now wearing a green hooded sweatshirt. Exits 2504. Pomeroy Road, SE, holding an item. A photograph is included below. 64. 0 hours, 14 minutes, and 33 seconds. An additional individual exits 2504. Pomeroy Road SC wearing a bag. A photograph is included below. That's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what hood I should do next.
From? Shit, bro. I'm from DC, bro. From DC. What part, mo? What part are you from? Oh, I'm from Northeast. Yeah, I'm from Northeast. Yeah, right there by Minnesota. Oh yeah, one of them niggas killed my motherfucking brother. Minnesota. Oh yeah, one of them niggas killed my motherfucking brother. Bro, not actually on Minnesota, bro. I stay like 10 minutes by like VA. Oh, VA, bro. Like, you might as well say it's DC. No, the fuck you might as well not say it's DC. Bam ass VA nigga. I mean, you might as well say, bro, you shut the fuck up before I slap your ass. You might as well say shit. DC, there ain't no DMV, it's DC. Motherfucker. Crazy. Well, shit, y'all recruiting? Shit, y'all got any more positions open? I'm trying to be from DC too. Fuck it.
Nah, I was just spinning it with Jamon. How about the cop with that shoe? Niggas be riding in Ubers. You already know that we cannot slip in no Ubers. How about the cop with that stick? Yeah, this big Draco ARP got it cooler. Niggas be playing till I cool them. How the ass nigga, how they shit, so you know we. I hop about with that shit on. We might just put up and spank out this big homie. Smoking got glocks, he ride with shit on. We smoking ops, you know it ain't. Niggas be capping, they rap, they be bitching. How about it, comment, little bro, wicked. Niggas be talking too much, they be tapping. Put up and how about try to catch me a nigga? Hey, and all of these niggas be bluffing. Chop and hit them, I'm spinning, I'm hitting that wicked. You already know it ain't nothing. You might just go ahead and get up on niggas, and I might just top it little nugget.
If you get hit in your mouth with these 762s, it ain't gonna lead no to.
Hey, long live Wham, yeah, I had to find me a way. I'm still in the hood and I'm told that Drake, you was talking too much and got shot in your face. This freestyle is the shit I ain't right. How about a cop with a stick, we don't fight. We in the trenches, we spinning. Them niggas, they already know I'm the